And with that, we are ready to go. And look, the TV overlay is back and I'm super excited. I start from P7, not the best qualifying, but it's okay. One car stayed in the pits. We have a full grid, 20 cars, that's the maximum. That is possible. Great start by Neil Todd, have you seen that? Great getaway. Maybe he gets to P2. Let's take a look. So far everyone gets away fine, no crashes. And take a look who just jumped from P7 to P5. Good start from me, I'm pretty happy about that. Lime Rock. Short track, fast track, difficult to overtake. So every position you get while in the start procedures is so important because overtaking here is tough, super tough. And we probably will see this as the race gets along. A few things you might notice, the iRating is now rounded in this overlay. I believe this has to do with the latest iRacing changes. So no, not everyone ends their iRating with 0-0. It is just a rounding thing, and the safety rating also appears a little bit different than before. But so far so good. I've seen no big crashes, nobody's 15 seconds behind the grid. And apart from last place, we don't see it in the overlay because we only see 19 out of 20 cars. But nobody's in the pits as well, so I believe it is a good start. We will see it in the replays at the end if there was a starting crash, because the replays will be back as well. And here I am P5 after starting from P7 as the number 11 car. Pretty highly rated lobby. 2000 iRating. The second split out of 3 full splits. I believe this is the most the SoF League for the Clio Cup ever had. Don't quote me on that, but I'm pretty sure about it, that this is a new record. And this is amazing. We saw, just a second, we saw a car dropping there from the midfield down to the last place. This will be part of the replay. So yeah, I'm chasing Russell Bright, 2400, experienced driver, also often presents videos on his YouTube channel about the Clio Cup. X-Trick Racing, you can see it on the bumper of the car, how it is spelled. Great guy, good videos, give it a look. And meanwhile, I am being chased by one of the Formula Llama group. They also have a YouTube channel. One of their drivers, Clayton, regularly streams these SoF races, so give them a look as well. Other drivers like Neil Todd, I believe it was Neil that presented a race from yesterday. So many great guys you can give a watch. Here we have the number 1 rated driver, Jesus Saavedra. I'm sorry if I pronounce it wrong, I'm sorry. He is the highest rated driver, but he recently joined the Discord, I believe yesterday or the day before, and he has no experience in the Clio, so his iRating might be up there, but he learns the car, so we will see how quickly he can adapt. Right now he is in P13, so it's understandable that with no experience, this car is... you need a bit of time to learn it actually, but it's a great learning tool for stuff like tail braking and 4-wheel drive. In general, it's great. Hail the Clio propaganda! Hoppa! Another one for the highlight reel. And meanwhile, Peter McIntyre, another Formula Llama crew member, being chased by Daniel Hoffmann, or as I like to pronounce these names also in the German version, Daniel Hoffmann. Meanwhile, we are here in P14, number 9 versus number 20, the lowest rated driver in the lobby, 1700, but he's keeping up. P15, maybe he can get a little bit outside. This is a 1X. Track limit's easy to get here, real easy. So, no big shocker there. But sometimes you have just to accept it and say, okay, I take it, doesn't matter. As long as you don't take an advantage from it, of course. That would be bad. Well, Hoffman trying to get past Peter McIntyre. We had a great qualifying, and qualifying is key in Lime Rock Park. Qualifying is key. Well, Mark Kelly, many llamas, you can see. Peter is one. Neil is one, if I'm not wrong, but his skin doesn't show it. Quite a few guys in split one as well. Great guys. Overall, great guys. This is all I can say. Hoppa! Edmund Gibson. Interesting livery. A lockup and... you hate to see it. This costs time. Will he continue to drive? Yep. At least the rejoin should be safely. But that costs a whole lot of time. And back to being chased. Yeah, I'm in the video for once and Mark Kelly is right up my tail. Mark Kelly, unlucky race in Donington Park, got disqualified. Russell in front of me, unlucky race in Donington, got a penalty after the race for crossing the line. 0.1 seconds of penalty time still on it. So I'm surrounded by guys who had unlucky races. But so far so good. P4, P6, I'm in P5. And Mark Kelly, at this stage of the race, the faster driver. It's clear, but like I said, overtaking really difficult. So this helps me probably quite a bit. On most other tracks, I believe Mark would have passed me by now. But you take what you get, I always say. Here's a battle for P14, P13, P14. Yeah, it's close racing. And I'm so happy that the overlay is working again. Here we have Saavedra again. Like I said, maybe first or second Clio race ever. We'll get up there soon. He had a 2.5 for a reason. But now it's a learning experience. Dupont, Jerry Dupont, Max Rude, who's getting up there. P13. P14. Good. Loses the position back, but a good showing so far from what I can see. And now I am the chaser, not being chased. Have a little bit of space between me and Mark Kelly, and now I can take a look to the same problem Mark had with me. How do I get past? Speaking of guys who have great races, Chris Mounts, second lowest rating, rank 19 in the lobby, but he's in P9 and trying to attack the Peppa Pig car, which is in P8. Oh, number 19 on P9, that's solid. Good gap to the 10th position, and yeah, I'm looking, but where? It's so tough. Turn 1, probably the best overtaking spot. But you need 2 things. Maybe even 3. Or maybe even 4. A good last corner, while the car in front has a bad last corner. You need a good lunge. I said lunge. Yeah, it's lunging, not eating. And number 4, yeah, the other one needs to make a mistake. Oh, and number 5, when you're side by side, he has to give you the space. So many variables. that need to happen. I try, and Russell gets wide, and this is what I mean. Finally, this is P4, and Russell also loses positions to Mark Kelly, and almost Jack Davis gets him back now in P6. But this is what I mean. You need the other car to make a mistake, which happened in this moment as a prime example. But yeah, P4 for me, the gap to the top 3 pretty big, and if we take a look at the not rightful working timer, that was not an English sentence, I believe, I don't care right now. Remember, this is the one teeny tiny drawback about the overlay. The timer in the top left corner starts to count when the race session begins, not when the race begins, because the 2 minutes we have to grid are included in that. So we mentally have to, I believe we started at 2:09 or 2:10. A lap is around 56, 57 seconds. So maybe 3 more laps once the timer hits 0. Just a little heads up. Dupont. He is side by side there. Oh, please guys, be smart. You are smart. Thank you very much. Because overtaking up there, woo! I'm honest, I would not dare it. I wouldn't dare it. Because, let's face it, meanwhile Mark Kelly, who got overtook by Russell again, we haven't seen that, so Russell loses P4, drops to P7 for a teeny tiny moment, now back in P5. But will he be able to get back to me to get his 4th place back? Time is running out, and now he has to defend, and there is a 1.6 second gap. Which is not a 1.6 second gap, is the battle for P2. Peter McIntyre chased by Neil Todd. We haven't seen the overtake by Hoffman, but it will be in the replay, I promise. One thing that I want to tell you right now, after the race we will see the race result, and then I will play in some replays and show you the league table and special tables I made for all the splits. The so-called unofficial Split 1, Split 2 and Split 3 championship, because I was bored and decided to make quite a few stats for the Clio Cup and shared them in the Clio Cup Discord, which by the way should be in the video description. So if you're an iRacing driver and you think about, maybe I should try it, they're great people. There are lots of tips and tricks to get yourself faster with the car in no time, and let me tell you, it helped me massively. But yeah, the timer is on 0. Chris is waving, so to speak, with the wipers, and Swindlehurst gets to the side. Maybe had the speed, maybe had the penalty. Look, 5 tenths, 7 tenths, 9 tenths second. I believe Swindlehurst may had a penalty, which is why he dropped so almost. He was in front, and now 1.4 second-ish. Sounds like a penalty, and Max Rue, he sticks it. Okay. Thought that he might go off track, but nope. Everything is fine. Mounts number 19 on P8. This is a great result and probably a good increase in his iRating. Also Jack Davis, number 17 car in P7, solid result. I believe, if I'm not wrong, he is the Split 2 leader. You will see what I mean at the end of the video, after the replays, when I show you all these fancy stats. Chris Mounts, Jack Davis, they can be happy. Peter McIntyre can be happy with second place as the number 10 car. I can be happy with P4 as the 11 car. Saavedra, the new driver, even though he is ranked 1. I believe he made a few positions, so solid. Solid. Now Jack Davis, can he get past? Time is running out. We are already at 0-0-0. And checkered flag. Okay, we are through in a few seconds. There am I, and there is Daniel Hoffman winning the race. Ooh, McIntyre taught just a tenth of a second between them. That was close. But McIntyre holds it. I am P4, Russell P5, Kelly P6, Davis P7, and now they're all coming in. Saavedra P10, finishing solidly, I would say. And now we are waiting for everyone else to finish the race. From what I have seen, a pretty clean Clio Cup race. Not many big incidents. I will take a look through the race and try to point out a few highlights for the replay section of the video. So this is the result. Hoffman, McIntyre, Neil Todd, myself, Russell, Mark, the top 6. And here the second half. And with that, I will present to you the replays right now.